to Greg Olsen here in the booth. And off we go from Ford Field. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Roll! Bring it! Let's go!
And now the first carry for Joe Mixon. He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. Big lineman Alim McNeil ends the play there.
So these, Mike, are the body blow runs. They're not big gains. They're nothing fancy. But they really set that physical tone for the rest of the game where now a good play caller can use some of these early runs to set up something a little bit bigger down the road.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. That's complete to the rookie from Texas A&M. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That has played good for 22. First down, Cleveland.
So we heard about this budding connection all the way back in training camp in the summer. So it's nice to see those reps starting to translate on game day. And I think these two might have a really bright future together, and the more plays they make, the more we're going to see that confidence grow.
And a nice tackle in the open field limits the game to only one. Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 8. Now they'll set up to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
He'll try and get there on the ground. And he is out of bounds. Mark him at the 25. Good job breaking the pocket and going for 14 yards, and most importantly, a first down.
First down.
Mike, anytime you're preparing to play a quarterback like this, the defense has to be prepared to keep him in the pocket. Once he gets out, we can see clearly why he is such a threat with his legs.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. A run here with Mixon. He'll carry this one inside the 20, into the red zone. Give him 8 on that count.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up the 2nd and a yard.
Now it's 2nd and 1.
Come on. 1970.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That is caught at the 3. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Brown. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown. The extra point up and good. And the Browns will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. To return is Greg Dortch. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return.
First and 10. And they're on the 20-yard line.
Now the first carry for the Alabama speedster, Jahmyr Gibbs. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
second and 5.
So, from the 25, it's 2nd and 5.
20.
Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. That'll be caught. It's Jahmyr Gibbs. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line. 11 yards on the connection there. Good for a Lions first down.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Cut. 180. What's that?
Goff gives it to Gibbs. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. If he gets a yard out of that one, it's 2nd down.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
Tuck it down on his side like he ain't the GOAT. If you don't agree, ask the shit in you. Big 5 here, you bumming the note.
Come on. 180. Turbo set.
From the gun, it's Goff. Brought in by the tight end, Sam Laporta. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
That's a gain.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
They'll empty out the backfield and line up for 3rd and 3.
Maverick. What's that?
Here's Goff. And that is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up, and they fail through the air, and they have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
Signal for and taken. The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Ready?
They'll begin on the ground, and here's Mixon. And he'll fight forward for a couple of yards, but a flag is down, and the linemen are already walking back. Quick throw taken in by Judy. And he'll be brought down, but not before they move it up past the 30-yard line.
Gain of 23 yards.
They'll pick up 23 on that one. It's a Browns first down.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard
That's a nice
line.
grab for his first catch of the game, Mike, and he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. And it's a gain of 20 on the heels of another big play to begin this drive.
1st down, Cleveland.
1 quarter in the books. It's the Browns with the advantage. And we are back to the Motor City in a moment. Start of the 2nd. Browns in control of the football as they've got it with 1st and 10. Give running right. It is Mixon. And he's able to force his way through one man, but he can only muster about a yard on that play. 2nd down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain. All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it, but I think he hears those footsteps coming, from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Third, they need 8.
Back to 60. Back to 60.
Back to throw. Quick throw here is complete. And he puts his head down and he picks up the first down.
Rookie to rookie right there, Mike. And I'll tell you what, they've got some really good young pieces on this roster.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's a give to Mixon. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. That's another first down, another big play. The defense has some issues. Gain of 18. They'll go right back to Mixon. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Second down and 3. Now here's a keeper on the zone read.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You could see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
They'll try and run for this with Mixon. And they're going to get him down close to the marker. Was he able to reach the ball out? He did. Great spot and a great run. First down, 1st and goal.
At the 8-yard line.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Come on. Ready.
They'll run here with Mixon. And he'll take this one in. Go Mixon. Touchdown, Cleveland. It's his 4th rushing touchdown of the year. The extra point is up and through. And the Browns move out on top, 14-0. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Dortch now to return it. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
We go tonight. 120. What's that?
They'll go play action with Goff. Moving outside the pocket. Oh, no, back over the middle. It's intercepted. Picked off by Ronnie Hickman. And he won't be able to take it all the way in, but that is a great return, and they are set up 1st and goal.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. He's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Ball at the 3, 2nd down, and goal. He'll drop to throw. That is caught, and he'll take it on in. Joe Mixon. Touchdown, Browns. 2nd touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5. That is a dream scenario. The offense handed the ball 1st and goal, and Greg, they take it to the end zone for 6.
They're not going to have many easier drives than that, Mike. I mean, to get the ball not only in a short field, but in a goal-to-go situation. You don't get a lot of those chances. You have to cash them in, and that's exactly what they were able to do.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Dortch now to return it. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at 23-yard line.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Outside, so I'm staying inside. Show you when I vibe, take a peek. Like Tupac, I see the bunch of mean guys in the band at a time.
To throw it on 1st and 10 is Bridgewater. First, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Looking to throw, Bridgewater. They try to set up the screen, but this one doomed from the start. It's incomplete. Here's a 3rd and 10.
Here we go. Hey, kill. Cut.
Throwing, Goff. He'll get this one complete to safe ground. A gain there of 23 yards. First down, Detroit.
And this is why most teams, Mike, decide to take the ball first after the halftime break, because they want to be able to control this middle 4. At the end of the first half, you can use your timeout, you can use some strategy to steal an extra possession. They're able now to go down and come away with points. They'll have a chance to double it up again right after the halftime break.
Back-to-back targets, back-to-back completions. That one for 16 and the first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Cut. 180. Play. What's that?
To throw is Goff. A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
Quick slant taken in by Amon-Ra. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
It's a gain of 14 yards.
The Lions call their first timeout. It comes with 47 seconds to go in half number 1.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Here we go. 11. Wait, 20.
Goff to throw. And that one is incomplete. Penalty flag down, back in the backfield, in the area of holding.
Cut. What's that?
To throw is Goff. Working 3 downfield. It is Williams. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line.
For the Lions. First down. 1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
What an important sequence this is, trying to get one of those scores back before halftime in a great spot. 1st down and goal. Gibbs is in for a Lions touchdown. Well, that is a step in the right direction, finding the end zone. I don't know, Greg, could this be building some momentum for these guys, and that's important before halftime?
Absolutely, and I think the biggest thing this coach is trying to get across right now on the sideline, Mike, is let's just cut into this lead and let's make it a 1-score game at half. So they still got some work to do, but if they can go into halftime, regroup, catch their breath, just keep it close, give yourself a fighting chance here out of the break.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. On the return, here comes White. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Ready, set.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Quick throw, taken in. He's going to be taken down, but there's a late flag in the backfield that might give him 15 more yards.
Cut 19! Cut 19! Ready! 60, 18, 5 in! Ready!
They'll look to throw. He's going to let this one go deep. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. The Browns going to use the first of their timeouts here. The clock will stop with 21 seconds to go until halftime.
Mustang 19! Bronco!
The red zone now. He'll drop to throw. He pulls it in around the 5. And he'll be out of bounds. That's a nice gain, though, on first down. A pickup of 7.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That one taken in. Touchdown, Cleveland. That is second TD catch of the season.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the fourth quarter in 2-minute mode. Well, let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here, going into halftime, changes this entire game.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Dortch now to return it. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Here we go! 180!
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. Inside the 40. Inside the 20. And he will dive into the end zone. 71 yards. Touchdown, Detroit. Well, that's a way to start a drive. He takes it all the way to the house. I don't know what they were talking about on the last series, but they've come out on this series, Greg, with the right answer for the touchdown.
And, Mike, the reason a lot of teams start off drives with the run plays to allow themselves to operate ahead of the chains. Well, not this guy. He found the alley, he took it, and he's off to the races for 6.
First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Like 20!
On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. And a good drive following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be second down.
33-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2.
On the bootleg, it's Goff. Throw here down the field. Will fall incomplete.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
3rd and 2. Here we go.
180!
They're going to try to run here with Gibbs.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap besides it. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Will punt this ball away. The Lions called their first timeout as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down's looming.
White 20!
Buzz! Be ready!
Turbo!
They'll try it now with Gibbs. First down and more past midfield. And he's into the end zone yet again. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Detroit. 3 touchdowns for the game. His first 3 of the year.
Well, I love it, Mike. We're seeing so many teams nowadays as they approach midfield, even on their side of the 50, keeping their offense on the field on fourth down. And it's certainly a risk. It's certainly up there for debate. But in this case, big chance, big reward, and they come down with 6.
Bates, good, with the extra point. And the Lions are back to within 7. It's 28-21.
Jack Fox picking off for the Lions.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, here comes White. And he is stopped around 25. The drive will begin there.
Come on!
On first down, they'll start with Mixon. And they will finally run him down up near midfield. How about 25 yards to start the drive? First down.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
Here we go!
On first down, they keep it on the ground, and they keep it with Mixon. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down.
Remember this one thing. It is not how well or how often you run the ball in the NFL. It's when do you run the ball well in the NFL. And I think that's what a lot of these offensive play callers are starting to realize. Can you run the ball well in critical moments of the game? More important than how many gross yards you run for.
And that ball in and out of his hands. It is incomplete. I might tell you after the game he should have come up with that one. He doesn't, and now third down comes up.
Oftentimes, it's the wide open ones that are the hardest to catch. It seems like the ball is in the air forever. You start overthinking it. You start really making more of it than what you should, and you let it slip away.
15-yard pickup there. First down, Cleveland.
In today's game, Mike, we're so used to seeing everyone go for quarterback sneak in this situation. 3rd and inches, just let your quarterback kind of barrel forward and get a fresh set of downs. But a nice change up here, giving the ball to your back. Not only does he pick up the first down, but he gets plenty of yards after that.
So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Check, Bobcat! Back on 80!
On the option, they give it to Mixon. I don't think I was going too far either way. Defense right on it. They hold him to no gain.
I know it's easy from up in the booth, Mike, but I think that's one of those zone reads where the quarterback needs to pull it and keep it himself. The defense was clearly keyed on the running back. Not much room in there. No gain.
2nd and 10.
Let's go now. Ready up.
He'll look to throw. He'll get that out to Mixon. Tough running there in the red zone. He did not want to go down. And he picks up the first down. It'll be 1st and goal.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get him the ball, pick up the first down.
And he's into the end zone for a touchdown. There is a marker down, but I think this score is going to hold up. An extra point attempt to follow. His kick is good. And the Browns will extend this 3rd quarter lead.
Lions
21. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Dortch now to return it. Now an opening past the 30. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it.
At their own 31-yard line.
Wait, 20.
Goff going to throw here on 1st and 10. That's caught by Gibbs. That keeps him ahead of schedule. It's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 3.
180.
Now Gibbs. And he's going to take this past the 45. That's good enough for a 1st down.
9 yards.
And the offensive line does a really nice job winning this play at the point of attack. And once he got the ball, all he had to really do was just find a crease and hit it, and he's able to pick up the 1st down.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Like 20. What's that?
On play action, Goff. That's over the middle and intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their 1st read. By the time he gets to the 3rd or 4th read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position, jump that route, challenge the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway.
They'll run on 1st down with Mixon. And he's got another one. Joe Mixon. Touchdown, Browns. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. The extra point is good. And the Browns are able to extend the lead.
Lions 21.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Dortch now to return it. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Here goes tonight. 180. What's that? Get him.
They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. Ooh, well, now you see it, now you don't. Good juke move there, and a gain of 6.
Taken down at the 33-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Here's a 2nd and 3 from the 33.
What? 180.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. From the 33, here's 2nd and 3.
Here we go. 180. Turbo.
On to the 4th quarter, and it begins with a run by Gibbs. And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the first down. Nice gain of 5.
So, Mike, you know by now my philosophy on 3rd down. If it was up to me, I don't even want to be in 3rd down. I want to get all of my conversions on 1st and 2nd down and be able to stay in those neutral down situations. So it's exactly what they do here. They lean on the ground game and pick up a fresh set of downs.
And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Hit by Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah.
So all game, we've seen him take the approach as just being a game manager. One thing you have to do if that's the case is you have to protect the ball. You can't turn the ball over, especially if you're struggling to push the ball downfield. He got a little reckless that time, and the defense made him pay.
A run here with Mixon. Still fighting. What a run. Shedding tackler. Picks up 9 on the play. 2nd and inches.
2nd and inches.
Again, they'll give it to Mixon. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing new.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
On the ground, it's Mixon.
Joe Mixon, ball carrier. He's brought down at the 31. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 31, here's 2nd and 9. On the handoff, running left, it's Mixon. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
At the 34-yard line.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL. This is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a 4th down decision to make.
That one doinks off the left upright. No friendly bounce. It's no good. And they are not able to add on to their big lead. On 1st down, it's Goff. Is caught offside by St. Brown. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
180. Horrible. What's that?
Goff to throw on 1st down. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. That's the safety, Budda Baker.
You know, what I'm seeing play out there right now, Mike, is just a frustrated offense playing on tilt. And on the other side of the ball, I'm seeing a defense that's happily taking advantage of these decisions. I mean, how else do you explain 3 consecutive drives that result in a pick? I mean, each mistake just feeds the next. It feeds frustration. And all at the same time, it's leading to questionable throws and easy picks.
Ready, break. Go, let's go. Ready.
Second down, zone read, and he keeps it. And no place to go. He's hit and taken down behind the line.
Back at the 23.
Oftentimes, the more success you have as a quarterback keeping the ball, the more attention that you're going to get from the defense. And I think that's exactly the case here. They've been burned a few times by this guy already today, but this time they were ready for him.
Couple of runs stopped behind the line. And now it's 3rd and 17. Escaping to his left. Oh, he's trying to keep the play alive, but it is intercepted. That's the safety, Kirby Joseph.
For these young rookie quarterbacks, every snap in the NFL is an opportunity to have a lesson learned, and sometimes the lessons come a little bit harder than others. In this case, they kind of fool them with their blitz package. It's a little bit more complex at the NFL level than it is necessarily in college. And
now here's another ball that's intercepted.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
Get it. Let go.
They'll begin on the ground, and here's Mixon. Nice game on first down, but the penalty flags come in. And the question now, will the play stand?
Hey, check. Ready.
He'll keep this on the zone read. Oh, he takes a really good lick in the backfield. They were all over him defensively for that run.
So it's just a simple read, but it's really well defended. They had both the give and the pull reads both accounted for, and the play ends up going nowhere.
Second down, here's a run, and here's Mixon. And you'll get them 5 yards closer, but now 3rd down coming up.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense, and that's exactly what they've been able to do.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Go.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. He'll let this one go deep down the right sideline. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. The Browns going to use the first of their timeouts here. And they'll stop it. 17 seconds to go in the game. The first set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. The defense can stop it twice more as the kneel down comes. So it's a win for the visiting Cleveland Browns.